So for those asking, it has to be vertical, and I apologize for that. Get this thing to stay still. So Joe and I are at the storage unit. We got a Halloween trip planned for Friday. We are making up Halloween grab bags. So you guys are going to be with us to make those bags. Welcome everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. Each one of the bags that we're making up today is going to get one of these little mini flashlights. It's got a Halloween chapstick, so you guys can see that, the little Halloween chapsticks. Pair of socks, and it's supposed to get some light rain on Friday, so we're putting in rain ponchos as well. Here you go, buddy.
Yep.
I don't know how to see if... Welcome to the live. Okay. What's going on, Nancy? How you doing? You know I don't go live very often, so this is going to be all a little bit trial and error. So I will check the screen. So if you guys comment on the screen, it might take me a minute to respond, but we're going to try to knock 200 of these bags out as fast as we can. There you go, buddy.
Yep.
These both have socks. They just need ponchos.
Ponchos?
Yes, sir. Since you're putting them away, if you lay the socks out, man, I can get the socks.
Okay.
So you just do the ponchos and put them away. Julia, may God bless us all. And we are blessed to be able to do this. This whole trip has been provided by Miss Kristen. Miss Kristen is absolutely amazing. I don't know if you guys can see here. We have 25 gallons of cider we're going to be bringing down as well. I won't give you guys all the details for the Halloween trip, but we're going to be it's going to be a nice trip. It's going to be something a little different, a little treat. It's going to be kind of nice. It's going to be give them a little bit of normalcy, something that they don't get from anywhere else. So we do our best to not be a soup kitchen. We don't want it to just be a meal line. We want to provide them with the extras. We want to make it a little bit fun for them, especially on the holidays. I know as adults, Halloween, you can take it or leave it sometimes. I know there's some adults that are really into Halloween. But we're going to make Halloween this year special for them. We're going to try to do what we can to bring smiles to their faces. So give me just a second. Let me get Joe caught up.
Yep, you're fine, Joe. I try to get you some socks laid out there.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
Yep. Because, teamwork makes this dream work.
Best assembly line ever. Hello, Indiana. Let's go. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Ooh. So yeah, just in case you guys weren't in here when we showed everybody what's going in them. So there's these mini flashlights. These are Halloween themed chapsticks. We have pairs of Halloween socks going in there. And here, Kalamazoo, it's supposed to get a little bit of light rain on Friday. So we decided to put ponchos in them as well. So they're going to have ponchos, they're going to have socks, chapstick, mini flashlights. We're going to be handing out other things, but these are the ones that we're just prepping the bags with. That way it's not a cluster when we try to serve 200 people on Friday.
Yeah.
We're just trying to prepare so we're not holding up the line, making people stand in a line for longer than they should. So we always try to be as efficient as possible. So we do as much prep work as we can at the storage unit to get ready. Um, so yeah, you guys just now starting to figure out this live thing. Most of you know I'm not a social media influencer person. I'm not a social media guy. I've never been a social media guy, so this is all really new to me. So I just kind of wing it and try to figure it out as I go along. Definitely get some good tips and tricks from Eric. Eric has been a godsend when it comes to figuring out and navigating social media. But yeah, so it's going to be, I think this is the second time, maybe third time I've gone live on YouTube. Again, still trying to figure things out. But, you know, this is all part of the process, and everybody seems to want to see how we do things, and I like showing people how we do things because we're the most transparent channel, I think, out of all of them. Because I don't hide anything from nobody. This is what we do. This is where things go. You know, this is one of the only channels that I know of where you can donate something and actually see it handed to people that need it. So I think that's pretty cool. Here's that for you, buddy. So we're doing all purple, orange, and black bags for Halloween colors. Ooh.
Repetitive, but it's lovely.
Oh man, yeah. Trying to figure out the socks.
Oh yeah, get them separate and everything. Yeah, how many? Make sure you put one sock in each bag, and that would be funny.
I will give Rod your love. Rod doesn't do a whole lot of the behind the scenes stuff with us, just because you know Rod gets so many good days, and he loves being out there serving the folks. So and that's where we want him. We want him out there serving the folks. He loves being out there just as much as people love seeing him out there. So it is a absolute blessing every time he gets to show up.
Yes.
Hagerstown, Maryland in the house. What's going on? Thank you for being here. And Miss Sherry, hi to you. Oh, sorry, Joe. I'll get you caught up.
No, you're, you know, I'm getting you kind of set with your socks too a little bit. Don't mind me. I'm not behind by no means. He said, let me get you caught up here. You're smoking me, if anything. Buddy.
Oh, man, you know how many times I've put
bags together?
Put bags together, whether it's hygiene bags.
This is the first time that me and Bill got to do this today.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I was out sick one day, and one time we're going to do it, but not today.
Yeah, it's
like I keep telling Bill, I'm in this for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere.
You guys heard him. You heard it live that he's not going anywhere.
Yep, live. We love doing this every week, and you know, me and Bill are a great team.
Yes, sir.
We were a great team years and years ago before, and we just adding on to our age and just get it done.
As far as age goes, he's got a few years on me.
Yeah, I've got him smoked.
I'm the youngster out of the group, which I like.
Yeah. Well, that's why I call him Baby Boy.
Well, except Hayden, though.
Yeah, Hayden is our youngest one. She's 17.
Yep. Well, Aiden is younger.
Oh,
Aiden's only 15.
Yep. I haven't had the pleasure yet.
Hey, thank you, Sherry. I really appreciate that. So nice, the volunteers that help. You always have a hat. Oh, absolutely. Sorry, I'm having a hard time. Is that Gail? I can't read. I'm so sorry. Ms. Gail, thank you. Y'all can't tell I'm half blind. These glasses are super thick. Ooh. I like these socks. Miss Krista did really good with these socks, man. These are awesome. And the flashlights. And the chapstick, man.
Yeah.
So for anybody that just showed up, what we're putting in these bags, for the ones that have been here, y'all are probably going to see me do this a bunch, but we're putting in little mini flashlights. They've got key holders on them. Rain ponchos because it's supposed to rain on Friday for a little bit. And then these are Halloween inspired chapsticks. Also, we're putting in Halloween socks. If I can grab a pair of them. So they're all different. These ones, does that say Rick? I think that's supposed to be a P, but it looks like it says Rick. But these are the Halloween socks. Here we go. These ones are better.
Yeah.
So each throwing in a happy Halloween pair of socks, the chapstick, ponchos, and the lights. Now that's not everything they're getting on Friday, but this is what we can prep here just to kind of cut down the handing out. It's going to be a lot for everything that we plan on bringing on Friday. If we were to try to do this on site,
people would be wet.
Yeah, if it's raining, I don't want anybody standing out there longer than they have to. This is supposed to be a fun trip. This is supposed to be something that's
up spirits.
Just raises spirits on Halloween. I personally love Halloween. One of our neighborhood, Joe and I live in the same neighborhood. Our neighborhood is the spot to go to where we live. So we get tons of trick-or-treaters. And
cities.
Yeah, people come in from other cities to trick or treat with us. We absolutely love it. It is one of my favorite times of the year. So, this is not something that they're going to get from any other places. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a sustainable trip. So it's going to be more of a treat than a meal kind of thing when we go out there on Friday. But we just went out there yesterday. We did our regular trip. This is a trip that was sponsored by Miss Kristen. She provided everything. We've got 25 gallons of cider that we're bringing down. Again, I'm not going to get into everything we're bringing down, but we're going to...
it's trick or treat. We're going to trick you guys when we out there with the new stuff.
Yeah, but it should be a fun trip regardless. I think people are going to enjoy it. Should bring some smiles and some faces, and that's what we're all about. We love brightening people's days. We love seeing the smiles when we serve. A lot of folks out there that appreciate what we do, and it shows, and it makes it worthwhile. It makes everything we do, standing out in the rain and serving regardless of the weather. We go out there every week, and they know that we're trying to do whatever we can for them. Grammy, it is absolutely our pleasure. We love what we do. We love the people that we serve. Truly is a blessing to be able to continue to do this. And when I started this a year ago, I started in October last year. Started with 30 meals, bringing down 30 meals, and I learned real quick, when those 30 meals were gone in 5 minutes, that I needed help. Some of you guys know me from Outdoors with Eric as his camera guy. Eric suggested that starting a channel and seeing about getting some help, doing some real good in the community, and man, was he ever right. And you know what, we don't have the biggest village, but we have quality over quantity, because the people that have joined our channel are absolutely amazing. Everything that we do every single week, every time we go out, everything that we provide is from donations. Everything comes off the Amazon wish list, everything comes through the Cash App, the PayPal, the PO box. It's been absolutely amazing. It's not even local help. We're getting help from across the country. We're getting help from... I got help from Japan. I had some awesome people that watch in Japan. How awesome is that? I'm not a social media guy, so that stuff still really, really amazes me that people watch these videos from so far away. Like that, to have that kind of reach, and to have people tuning in to watch what we do from all the way across the world, that is absolutely amazing to me. I don't know if I'll ever get used to that, or ever, I'm sure there's some content creator people that are just used to it, that are just like, oh, whatever, yeah, he's from Japan or from Ireland, or not me. I still love it. I love hearing where everybody's from and seeing people responding in different languages. I have to translate some of the comments. I was like, how awesome is that? I try to answer in the same language, so I'll do a conversion on my phone. I figured that out. That's kind of cool. Oh, good day, guys. Thank you for helping go many people that are in need, especially since EBT is not going to be deposited. That is an absolute fact, and we are, we are absolutely blessed to be able to do so. I know we're not at the not at the change lives size yet,
But put smiles on them.
yeah, we're absolutely brightening days, and for what these folks are going through, just to have something to smile about can make an entire day. It can change somebody's whole perspective about the day. How about what do the homeless think about the new laws Trump is going? I have no idea. It's I can assure you that politics isn't
The last on our talks.
politics doesn't come up when we're serving. The folks out there, a lot of them could care less about who anybody voted for. A lot of them could care less about what's going on in the White House. We don't bring up politics out there. It's just not the place for it. We've had a couple people that are talking about that have come up to us talking about city ordinances. Local laws. They do pay attention to. But as far as like big politics go, it's definitely not brought up when we're out there.
Our biggest things is the is the filled bellies and warm hearts.
Hold on, I can't read that. Norma, thank you. I don't know anything about this live, so if you guys know something that could help us, I really appreciate it. I'm not I'm not used to putting myself on the internet. This is still kind of new grounds for me. So if y'all know of any ways to help, I mean, everything helps. All the views, everything. Here, let me turn this just a little bit. All the views help. Everything you guys do helps. All the comments, all the shares, the likes. I know that helps us a great deal. Give me 1 second. Let me get Joe caught up. He's over here slacking.
You'll see, I got him crossed.
I
so.
appreciate it, brother.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir.
Not that I don't mind, when Bill takes time to answer people's questions and take a break, because the breaks are great.
The breaks are great. Said union mandated.
Yeah. See, then he gets the conveyor belt over here all bundled up, backed up, and starts running me over, and
Hey,
starts
man.
throwing bags at me, and
I just went through all those socks you had there, so now I can answer some questions.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. We will, absolutely. We have no plans on stopping anytime, so. How does someone purchase them? So, the Bearded and Blessed hoodies and the beanies are on my store. So they're sold through a place called Fourth Wall. If you go to my actual YouTube page, it should say either store or shop, and
Store.
then does it say store?
Yep, store.
So you can go to the store. I think the hoodies. I know my size hoodies are a little bit more expensive, but I think the normal size hoodies are like $30, 25, $30. Mine was like 35 or 36. The beanies I think are 14 or 15 bucks. The beanies are missing the "and" just because they couldn't get it in there. But they say Bearded Blessed. I mean, it matches, so I'm okay with it. Yes, please, if you guys can subscribe. The subscriptions, we're closing in on 10,000 subscribers. If you'd have told me a year ago I'd have 10,000 people interested in what we were doing, I wouldn't have believed you. I had no again, no experience on social media, had no expectations, not knowing what I'm doing. The beginning was a little rough. I had, the recording was still kind of new to me. I was still trying to figure out how to do stuff. I'm still trying to figure out how to do stuff. This is only the second or third time I've gone live on YouTube, and I would love to do it some more. Just because I love talking to you guys and I love getting the questions and answers right away. Don't get me wrong, the comments on the videos, I'm still small enough, which I am gonna do this as long as I possibly can, is to try to answer and respond to every single comment I can. I know Eric's a little bit bigger than I am, so he struggles with that a little bit. But I am always going to do my best. If somebody takes their time to comment on one of my videos, I am going to absolutely take my time to try to comment back. You guys have a line of people giving out the food and other stuff. It helps keep the line going. Absolutely, and that is efficiency is very important for a lot of reasons. We don't want people standing out there in the elements, for one. Plus, if people start standing there too long, tensions can get high, things can break out, fights can break out. We've been blessed. We've only had a couple incidences where I've had to break up some fights. One incident where somebody decided they wanted to flip my table, but for the most part, they appreciate us getting them in and through. It's, again, we're not a soup kitchen, so we still like to talk to the people as they're coming through the line. So we try to personalize everything. We try to give them respect, show them respect. A lot of them give us the respect back, which is awesome. Some of them are just not wired like that, and we get it. We're not out there for attaboys. We're not out there for anything other than to help the community and to try to brighten people's days. So, not all of them are going to be grateful. Not all of them are going to be thankful. Not all of them are going to be happy about it, because we're dealing with folks that are literally probably living one of the worst days of their lives. You never know what anybody's got going on. You don't know how long people have been out there. It could be, and you know what, the newer homeless folks, the folks that have just become homeless, are typically have the harder time dealing with it. And again, you never know. We do see new faces every single week. We see a lot of the same faces, a lot of the people that we've seen over and over again. We've been able to help on a personal level, getting them. We've handed out the mummy bags. We've handed out the larger tents. The people that absolutely need the bigger ones that we know are out there on the street. We always try to help. Arizona's in the house. How you doing, Deborah? I used to live in Tucson. I actually went to U of A. Out there on Bop and San Joaquin by JJ's Water World. I'm not sure if you know where that's at. Give me a second. Let me get Joe some work to do.
Yeah, you're fine. Your chance to get your socks made up, and this way the line goes smooth. Well, so I get bundled up, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Because you definitely bundle me up over here.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, so, in case you guys just got here, or somebody just got here, these are what's going in the bags. Again, you guys are going to hear me probably do this a few more times. Oh, here we go. These are mini flashlights. Got mini flashlights going in. These are Halloween-inspired chapsticks. Those are going in there. These are Halloween socks going in there.
We got ponchos.
Ponchos, because it's supposed to have some light rain on Friday, so we wanted to make sure they had ponchos. Try to stay dry. There'll be other things being handed out on Friday. Again, I'm not going to release all our secrets.
Yep.
But there's going to be quite a few other things being handed out, which is why we're here today at the storage unit making up these bags. We try to prep as much as we can. Again, to keep the line moving. Efficiency is key when you're trying to serve 200 people in one day. And if we had
them making their own bags up, it would be havoc.
Oh yeah, it would be a little much, man. And they appreciate us getting them in and out, because nobody wants to stand in line. So the faster we can get through the line, the absolute better. But again, we also try to personalize things. We don't want them to feel like they're being rushed. Just because some of them just need a friendly word, a smile. They They just want to be recognized. You know, they want to know that people out there care about them. There's somebody out there thinking about them, wondering how their day's going. You know, people like that. They love it. It's something that, you know, most of us take for granted. But you got to think, a lot of them, somebody looks at them and doesn't give them a second thought. You know, they get overlooked so much, or they get the disgusted look, and you know they're still people. They're part of our community. They're a struggling part of our community, and they need the most help. You know, there are some really, really good people out there. There's some awesome people out there. I've met. I can't even count how many people out there that I've met that are just absolutely amazing. And again, you know, there's always some. Sorry, my speakers are going off in my glasses. But there's always going to be people out there that are not appreciative, and you know, there's more of the appreciation and more of the good people than there is of the ones that don't. So, you know, here from Alabama. Alabama's in the house. What's up, Turtle? Amy, how you doing? Vermont's in the house. Deborah, how you doing? Cough drops is a good thing for this season. Absolutely. We are actually going to start handing out cough drops. We're going to be putting those in our winter bags. We haven't made up the winter bags yet. Trying to get through this Halloween trip. This Halloween trip it's a lot. There's going to be a lot of work going into this one to make this one happen, but we are absolutely thrilled to be doing it.
It's a busy week.
But we will absolutely be making up the winter bags. I'm going to put cough drops on the wish list. I haven't found a good enough source, like a good deal on them. I try not to put things on the wish list just because I always try to find the best deal possible. I try to make everybody's dollar stretch as far as it'll go. You know, I appreciate everything everybody does, and I know I've had some folks be like, just put it on there, I'll buy it, but give me a little bit, I will find a good deal. I am a bargain hunter, so I will find some. Or if you guys see something that's not on the wish list and you think it's a good deal and we need it, send me a link. You can absolutely send me a link. My email address should be on the YouTube page. It's beardedandblessed8, the number 8, at gmail.com. You guys can email me. You can send me any links you want. From Columbia, Missouri. What's up? How you doing, Cindy? Raining out there. Turtle, where you at? You just told me where you're at. Hi, Bella. Food truck. I'm still waiting on a spot. So my camper is in my driveway at the moment. It's going to get out of here this week. It'll be out of here by Thursday. So once that's out of here, I can have him deliver the bus. But we're gonna be working on that. That's a winter project. It's something we're going to be doing through the winter time, trying to get it gutted, trying to get stuff in it. But right now it is about 150 miles away, just waiting for me to have a spot to put it. So as soon as I have a spot to put it, we're gonna get that taken care of. Oh, thank you, Bella. We appreciate that. We're going to be giving this stuff out on Friday. This is our Halloween trip. These are the Halloween bags we're making up. We're doing it on Halloween. You know, we wanted to do something for the folks that's kind of like an uplifting, just a fun trip. You know, we're not bringing a meal out, but we are bringing some food. We're bringing some drinks out.
Cool decorating socks.
Yeah. Anybody that just showed up, this is what's going in these bags. We're putting in. This is a mini flashlight. Got a mini flashlight. These are Halloween themed chapsticks.
We're gonna keep them dry.
This one says "Seen a Ghost." These are Halloween socks and ponchos because it's gonna rain a little bit on Friday, so we want to try to keep the folks warm and dry. Well, not warm, but dry. But we will be making up. So probably next week we'll be making up the winter gear bags. Winter gear bags are gonna have hats, gloves, hand warmers, socks. Why do I feel like I'm missing something?
Hats, warmers, socks, PPs.
Yeah, hats.
Oh,
hats,
yeah, the hats,
gloves,
socks.
hats, gloves, hand warmers, and socks. We're putting ponchos in there and blankets. We'll have blankets in those winter bags as well. Give me just a second. Let me get Joe some work.
Yep.
Here you go, buddy.
Oh yeah.
And again, this is not everything we're handing out on Friday, but this is what we wanted to at least pre-prep. That way, it's not it doesn't hold the line up. We always try to be as efficient as possible. So anything that we can pre-package, we try to pre-package at the storage unit. Again, this whole trip has been provided by Miss Kristen. We have 25 gallons of cider sitting here ready to go. Absolutely going to be an awesome trip. I think everybody out there is going to love it. But yeah, it should be fun. It should keep should put some smiles on some faces, make people's days, and that's what we're all about. So. Whew. Oh, these ones are cool. Look at these ones. I got a little. Oh. Got the owl on them. Says Happy Halloween. I like those. All right.
Yeah, they're good. Socks are gone.
Oh, for sure, Amy. We always try to make everybody's dollars stretch as far as possible. I utilize my Sam's Club and my Costco memberships as much as possible. I bargain hunt there as well. Anytime when Sam's Club runs a special or a deal on something, it's usually the following month or the month after that Costco does basically the same deal, and vice versa. So I always bounce back and forth. Costco does have the better food court, so that's why we always get the food from Costco as far as like the hot dogs and the pizza. What's going on, Anita? Oklahoma in the house. How you doing? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And you know, I've got probably the best crew anybody could ask for. My village, y'all are the best village. I couldn't even ask for better people. Like I've said before, you know, we don't have the quantity, we absolutely have the quality. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Everything we do is provided by you guys. Everything we do has been either, like I said, donated through the wish list, through the Cash App. You guys keep us going. This is, you know, we started with bringing 30 meals. Now we're bringing 180 meals every single week. We're bringing tents, sleeping bags, blankets, tarps, you name it. I mean, if they've needed it, I'm sure we've handed it out at some point, and that's all thanks to you guys. You guys are the reason we're able to keep doing this. And I
jackets, clothing.
Oh yeah, we've handed out coats, jackets, coats,
coffee
cups,
mugs.
We are looking for a bulk deal on hoodies. We're getting a lot of questions for some hoodies. We're getting asked a lot for either some lighter coats and hoodies. Mostly hoodies. So if anybody finds any really good deal on hoodies, and they could be at Goodwill or anywhere, let me know. I've looked in our area. There's supposedly a Goodwill that sells clothing by the pound. Joe and I have been into 2 or 3 of them, and we haven't found one that would sell us the clothing by the pound. Florida's in the house. Thank you. You're so appreciated by the homeless people.
There's a lot of cool socks in here. A lot of different ones.
Oh, thank you very much, Anita. We appreciate that. That is, you know, we try. We can't. I've had to come to terms with the fact that we can't help every single person. Like I can't help everybody, and that it sucks. It's terrible. I want to help everybody, but there's just we're not there yet. One day we'll get there, and I'm sure we're going to be able to change some lives here pretty soon. But for now, we're absolutely content, brightening people's days, giving them a reason to smile. Something like I said, sometimes all they need is some friendly conversation. They want to know that people still care about them. They want to know that, when you ask them how their day goes and you truly want to know how their day's going, they can tell. They can see that. They like it. It makes them feel seen. And, that if we can do that for somebody, I'm okay with that. That's good. That's good. That's pretty good in my book. Like I said, we're just getting started, so we plan on changing lives one day. That is my ultimate goal, is to change some lives, and we'll get there. I know we'll get there. When I started this, I had no expectations. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to do. Still trying to figure all the social media side out. Still not good with the social media part of it, but I'm trying. I got a lot of help. Got a lot of awesome friends that were willing to step up and be a part of something, and that makes me proud, because when people want to be part of something that you created, that's pretty cool. That means we're doing something right. So I'm gonna fumble along and figure it out on the way. Y'all have been uber patient with me with with everything. I try. I'm giving y'all 110% of whatever I got. I promise you that. I'm not still learning, and I'll get it figured out one day, or maybe I won't. But you know what? I'm never gonna stop trying. What's up, Jules? Google Goodwill bins in your area. The bins is where you get the. I did. So there's one in Grand Rapids, and we went to the one. They had one in Livonia as well.
Yep.
The one in Livonia, when we asked, they thought we were out of our minds, but they did give me a phone number to the warehouse manager out there.
Direct, main guy.
So I got a direct line to the warehouse manager. So I'm gonna give it. I've still got to give him a call. I tried calling when we got the number, but I didn't get a response. So I'm gonna call again. I don't know what he can do for us. I don't know if he can do anything for us. Give me a moment. Joe's got me piled up.
You all right?
Oh, I missed.
Hopefully I'm getting those socks made out easier for you.
Oh man,
They ain't easy grabbing out of the main bag.
no, that's
But some of them are single, and you gotta find the extra pair to it. And so
it's like they already been through the wash, huh?
yeah. Yep.
Oh, how many socks my dryer's eaten over the years?
Oh yeah. It's exactly what it feels like. That bag you get at the end of the year, and you gotta go through and try to match up and wash over the years, and yeah.
Oops. Those ones are kind of cool too. I like those.
Some of the socks?
Yeah, socks are really cool, man.
I know we have some kids out there that love them. And
Oh yeah. Oh, again. So what we're putting in these bags? These are these mini flashlights. It's probably the 5th time I've done this already. These are chapsticks, but they're Halloween themed chapsticks. Halloween socks. And we are also putting ponchos in there because Friday we are supposed to get some light rain towards the end of the day. So we want to try to keep them dry. Anytime that we see that it's going to rain, we always try to throw ponchos in our order, or in what we bring. Okay. Go. Some bright ones. Hey, they match the bag. right. Let Joe get some more socks set up for me. Yes, ma'am, Anita. How you doing, Jason? You did, man. Hey, it's like the second or third time I've gone live, man. Glad you were here, brother. Do you know the bald guy with the short beard out there all the time? His name is Larry. 20 years ago, I saw him in... I do. I know who you're talking about. And yeah, he's been coming out for, I mean, he's not out there every single time we go out there, but he's out there quite a bit. I have seen Larry a few times. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Well, I'll still let Joe get caught up. I'm faster than Joe. Give me 1 sec, guys. I got to grab something. You can talk to him.
Yeah. He says he's faster than me, but you know, he's only doing a chapstick and a flashlight and a bag. I got a set of socks up for him, but it's all right. We're a good team. We get this done every single time we're out here together. Doesn't matter what the work is or what the workload is. We don't care. We don't hold back. We get it done. We get these people fed, warm, housed in tents.
Yeah, the tents have been huge.
It's a huge.
Our local shelter started kicking people out October 6th. Realistically, they started kicking people out about 30 days prior to that. They just did it under the radar. Jules, I absolutely will. I did reply to your comment. I saw your comment on there. I will absolutely, if I see him, I will absolutely tell him. Yeah, that's what this. When we started, that was kind of the hopes of this, is that people would see people that they recognize. Somebody might not even know one of their family members is on the street. They're very proud people out there. So, there's probably folks out there that, their families don't know that they're out there, that they could have a place to stay. And if we could connect people with people from their past, people, family members, whatever, that would be amazing, to try to, or to just brighten somebody's day that, somebody saw them and said hi. Jules, I'll absolutely do that for you. Thank you, Lizzie. Well, we try, man. It's gotta be fun. We gotta keep it fun out there. We gotta keep it fun here. We try to be the same people we are in real life on camera. I'm not changing nothing for anybody. That's not what this whole thing was about. I'm not a social media guy, so the Bill that you get is the Bill that I am in real life. That's who I am.
Same here.
Same with Joe. Same with Rod. You guys know Rod. Rod's, Rod won't change for anybody. He's a stubborn old man. I love him to death. That's my guy. I'm truly blessed to have him out there as much as he's been out there. Those of you that don't know, Rod is on hospice. He's on oxygen. He's in a wheelchair, but he shows up. He drives almost an hour. He's not supposed to, but you can't tell that man anything. If he wants to come out there, he's coming out there one way or another. So it is absolutely a blessing. You guys prayed for Rod, and I truly believe that's the only reason he's able to keep coming out. And he started this back in. Had to have been January. He was coming out with me beginning of January, right after the lady from the shelter threatened to call the cops on my son and I. Yeah, it was in January because my kid had just went back to school after Christmas break, so I would have been out there by myself. I called him up and I said, "Hey, buddy, just for safety, do you mind coming out with me?" And I asked him to come out one time for help, and he's like, "Let's make this an everyday thing, man. Let's do it every week." He's like, "I'm with you." And then health reasons hit, and he wasn't able to come out for a couple months, and then finally he had enough of sitting at home, and he said, "You know what?" He goes, "I'm going to come out and do what I love. I love being out there." He loves serving the folks, loves helping the folks. The folks out there love seeing him. He is he's known as ZZ Top out there. That's or the Duck Dynasty guy. Everybody calls him the Duck Dynasty guy. So You know, it's awesome. You know, I love it. It helps him to be out there as much as it helps them for him being out there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Anita. I appreciate you. Absolutely, Jules. We're not, you know, we don't judge out there. There's no judgment. There is absolutely zero judgment out there. You know, everybody out there is going through their own thing. Everybody out there has got something going on. Everybody out there deserves the respect. They deserve to be seen. You know, they get overlooked so much by people. You know, people drive by them, walk by them. They don't even look twice at them. You know, they're still people. They're part of your community. Whether you want to admit it or not, these people are part of our community and they need our help. I mean, these are the folks that need it the most. We're about to hit winter time in Michigan. The shelter kicked a whole bunch of people out. They only have room for 106 people. To kind of give you guys an idea, we serve, and I'm sure there's a few double dippers in there, but I mean, we see at least 150 to 200 different people every single week coming through our line. That's almost 100 more than what the shelter can provide beds for at night. So there's at least half of those people that are living on the street that are going to be in the elements that need some kind of protection. And those tents, the sleeping bags, everything everybody's been sending has been an absolute godsend. Bruce is amazing. I love Bruce to death. Bruce has become one of our friends. You know, he's not just a part of our team, he's been a friend. And he contacts me all the time. You know, he sends me pictures. Hey, check it out. This person's using your tent. This is our setup. He'll send me pictures of their setup. He'll send me pictures of people that need stuff. You know, hey, this guy just got kicked out of the mission. He needs something. He'll send me his picture. That way I know who I'm looking for when I'm handing them out. Bruce is vital to what we've been doing. And, you know, it's amazing. Like I said, there's amazing people out there, and it touches my heart that he helps us as much as he does, because he doesn't have to. You know, we'd help him out regardless. But you know what? He has taken it and gone above and beyond to try to help his community. Those are his people. You know, he wants to help as many as we can. He knows that we can't help everybody, but we're going to help as many of them as we possibly can. Yeah.
We do get the joys of seeing people in their tents that we hand out, and it's not like they're just getting them and taking them and doing nothing with them or selling them. They're actually using them. It's huge, and it relieves a lot of, I guess, my stress, but it makes me feel good every single day. Lowered my blood pressure seeing that these people are actually using this stuff and not just taking stuff that they don't need. And so many people come up even in the food line that may not want the hot dog, may not want the pizza because they just ate somewhere. They're willing to pass that on to let somebody else get it and eat. And they are humbling out there, and it's changed my heart a lot coming out there helping Bill.
And not everybody's like that. You know, you do have the gimme people. But for the most part, man, we've seen a lot of people be like, no, I'm good. Make sure somebody else who needs it gets it. Or
they just want water. Just a drink for the day.
Bottle of water. You know, we don't make them wait in line for the water, but the folks still want to wait in line because they want to be just like everybody else. And they understand, and we've said it many times out there, we're not more important than they are. Nobody out there is any more important than the person standing in front or behind them. You know what I mean? It's equality, no judgment. Equality is what we're all about. Again, everybody out there is going through something. You don't know what they're going through. We don't know what they're going through. Some of them we do because we've been able to talk to a few people, and the more help that I get out there, the more people that are handing stuff out, the more I can walk through the line. That was my idea when we started, was like, hey, if I could have people helping by handing stuff out, I want to go walk the line and see what people really need. You know, I want to be able to talk to people, have conversations with people. I've been able to do that these last few weeks. Joe's niece, Hayden, has been absolutely amazing. She brings smiles to people's faces. She's such a sweetheart. Joe has been absolutely amazing. Rod pitches in. He's not supposed to be really helping, but he gets up there, hands stuff out. You know, Bruce has been our drink guy for the last 2 months.
Yep.
At least the last 2 months, Bruce has been our drink guy. You know, it's many hands. Bruce just messaged me, said he needs a little flashlight that he can hang in his tent.
He's about to find out.
He's about to get him. So Tap. I moved to San Antonio. It's bad out here too. Breaks my heart. Every day I'm not
Hey,
struggling
give me a
anymore.
second.
Jules, Texas, man. That's
I need to call them.
Yeah, go for it, buddy. Joe's taking his union mandated break, so I'll have a few minutes here. Right. You know, there's a lot of people struggling. I mean, there's people. I had somebody, and again, you know, I try to answer as many comments as I can. I had somebody comment about mothers with children coming through the line that didn't look homeless, that were taking food from the homeless. Now, if anybody out there thinks for 1 second that I would ever not feed a child, whether a hungry child, whether they got a roof over their head or not, a hungry child comes through my line, they're getting whatever we got going. So that might not make everybody happy, but that's how I am. I'm not going to turn a child away. And the reason we post up where we post up is because we're right behind the family unit of the mission. So because we're that close, the moms with the little kids, the families with the little kids, they don't have to travel far. They don't have to take a bus to go get a meal. They don't have to take a bus to go get whatever supplies we're handing out that day. You know, we try to make it easy for them. So yeah, they might have a roof over their head at the shelter, but they're still struggling. They're still homeless. You know, they're working the program to try to get into housing, but they're still homeless just because they don't look like it. I promise you, they are. But let me get Joe caught up. Give him some work to do. Give me 1 second. Again, if you guys didn't see it, these are what's going in the bags. These are mini flashlights. Halloween chapsticks, Halloween socks, and ponchos because it's going to rain on Friday towards the end of the day. So we want to make sure they have a way to stay dry. This is not everything we're bringing out on Friday. This is just what we could prep. Again, we try to be as efficient as possible. We don't want people standing in lines for too long. So anything that we can pre-package and get ready, we try to do that at the storage unit. These storage units have been an absolute blessing.
Plus, we can't show everything we're going to give out.
Yeah, I can't show you guys everything. You know, got to keep some kind of mystery for the video that we're going to do on Friday. But it's gonna be an awesome treat. We already you guys can probably see these, but we already picked up 25 gallons of apple cider. We'll be bringing some apple cider down and some other drinks and treats. Oh, I'm not going fast enough. Joe's keeping up.
Oh, that's okay.
Woo.
It was funny when we picked up all the cider though, because people were like, "Oh, you guys are having a big party!" Like, not exactly.
Yeah. So check this out. We were in Sam's Club. We were picking up all the cider. And a lady walked up to us and said, "Oh, that must be good stuff." And we turned around. We're both wearing the Bearded and Blessed hoodies. She's like, "Oh, what do you guys do?" And we told her what we did, and she turned around and she's like, "Here you go." She's like, "I'd like to contribute." And she handed me $40 right there in Sam's Club. Lady I've never met in my life. You know, I'm still super awkward when people hand me money. It's still kind of like wow to me that that people just see the good, and it just touched my heart. You know, it makes me smile.
We are both glowing.
Yeah, and it really does make me feel proud that we have built something that people want to help and be a part of. I mean, that's awesome. You know, this is something that my son can be super proud of.
A community period.
Community, absolutely, man. It's just, it is absolutely, it's been a blessing. Absolute blessing. Is that the last pack of socks?
Yes.
Oh, I might have to run to my house. There might be another bag.
That might fill your bag good. Well, I don't know exactly, maybe.
No. I can tell you, there's probably 30 or 40 bags left. There might be another pack of socks at the house. They're in my garage. I tried to keep all the Halloween stuff separated. Oh, those ones are cool. I've got rheumatoid and osteoarthritis, so hands don't want to work and grab stuff sometimes.
Yeah, we both got issues, right?
Oh yeah. I'll let you get caught up, see if there's anybody I got to respond to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we definitely are going to match the bags.
Thank you, Jason. He tells me all the time he absolutely loves what we're doing, and on Tuesdays when he gets home from school after we've done served all day, his first question he always asks me, "Hey, how did the day go, Dad? How did the day go? How did people out there? Did you see anybody you know? Were you able to help anybody on a personal level?" This is always his first question, and I beam with pride, man. I love my boy. He's a great kid, and I love that he loves being out there too. Anytime he gets a chance to come out there, he always wants to be out there. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Norma. I haven't even tasted it yet, Amy. I'll be sharing some of it with them out there. I'm gonna, we never take anything that we're handing out. We don't. It's not what we're about. But sometimes, like when I'm able to, I'll buy a few extra hot dogs and I'll keep them to the side. Bring the 180, and then I share them with the guys handing out, just to show the folks out there, hey, we love this stuff too. That's why we bring it. Costco hot dogs and Costco pizza, they're pretty good. I love them. They're one of my favorites. Joe never had any of them before, and he's a fan too. So, we always try to bring them stuff that we like. The Costco hot dogs, Costco pizza were my favorite. It's affordable. Where else can you feed almost 200 people for $400?
And it's not a cheap hot dog. It's not a cheap pizza. Like they're not, they don't go they're not shicey on how much cheese they put on or pepperoni. Like these are fed pizzas and the hot dogs. I mean, they're longer than the buns themselves, and they're pure 100% beef.
Yeah, and we get comments all the time when somebody opens their hot dog. They're like, "Holy cow!" They're like, "Yeah, we're not holding you up. We don't want you to leave here hungry."
No.
That's not what it's about. Toledo, hi Tina, how you doing? Amy, I'm just gonna make a video that day. Going live on scene could get me flagged just because there is a lot of people out there that play music. There's not always the nicest words being said. You can kind of hear people in the back sometimes kind of cussing at other people, but going live on site is going to be kind of hard. Now, I'm trying to get something together where I go hang out with Bruce and his group. Now, I'd absolutely do a live with that. That would be kind of cool. Kind of hang out with Bruce at his camp and, just kind of get an idea of his daily, what his day consists of.
And find out where we can help out.
Oh, Amy, I'm with you, hon. I've got neuropathy in my hands and my feet really bad. They've got me on a whole bunch of medication. I take 2 injections a week and 13 pills a day. So,
heart pills.
You name it, I'm on it. They help a little bit, but it's still it's tough sometimes. I do only get a few days a week that that I'm able to really do stuff. And we typically spend it doing this kind of stuff or serving. My wife can attest to it. I have, there's days that I can't leave my chair. I'm in my chair for the entirety of the day. But it's worth it. I am blessed and I am grateful because I have a really good rheumatologist who was able to help me figure some things out. I have really good doctors that have. It took a long time to find medications that actually helped, but I have. I'm having more good days than I've ever had in the last 3 or 4 years. So truly grateful, truly blessed. Don't ever take this as me complaining about anything, because I'm not. It just, I want y'all to know we are absolutely doing the best we can. Every single one of my crew is handicapped or disabled in some sense. You know, like I said, Rod's on hospice. Joe's got his own problems. I've got my own problems. The only ones that are still good are the youngins, which is Hayden and Aiden. Hayden and Aiden.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe's niece has been an absolute blessing to our cause. She has been so much help. She's absolutely awesome. She brings so many smiles to people's faces. She's such a sweetheart. We absolutely love having her out there, and she's going to be out there as much as she can, she said. So yeah, she's not going anywhere either. Oops, sorry, buddy.
You're all right, buddy.
3 pairs left.
Yep.
Give me 1 second, guys. Let me check my truck to see if I can't. Maybe that was all of them that we. How many bags have we made? Hold on.
2.
Let me count. 1, 2. That's 5, 6.
How many were in each bag? You know? There might have been. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, 2 bags. 2. We have 2. 3. No, we would do 3 bags, Bill. Of socks. And I don't know exactly how many were in each bundle. It didn't say in the bag.
30, 35, 45. Yeah. We'll make up the last 2. Let me look at the truck, see if there's any in the truck.
All right. Yeah, just this last weekend, I went to the hospital. I thought I was having a heart attack. Thought I got really high blood pressure. So I want some pills for that. And my neck's fused. Got spinal cord damage from a car accident. So we both got our issues, but you know, so do the people that we help out. You know, not everyone can bounce back from being an addict or having medical problems or just things that happen in their lives that put them in the situation that they have. And, once you're in that situation, it's not easy for these people to, it's not like they could just jump out and get a job right away and then still have to get out of work and try to make money to get a hotel room or whatever it may be until they can get that first paycheck or even get approved, because most of the people they may not have the credit, no credit, to be able to get into the housing until housing can be made up for them. So everything that we can do going out here helping these people out with for food, the supplies, the hygiene, we enjoy every bit of it. And like Bill says, it's nothing but more rewarding is when we drive by and we see these not so much rewarding, but because it's sad, but to see that at least these people are using our tents and finding a way to stay warm, and they have tent setups, like they set them up together where they can all bundle up close to each other, keep the wind down, and stay warm, using the tarps over the tents to stay dry, making sure they're staying dry. And Michigan's not one state that's very very nice with the weather, and we're going to be getting into the snow season, and these people are going to be cold, so we're doing what we can.
I don't know if you guys can see that. These are from Bruce. There's one of the setups. Hold on.
Yep, tent camp.
Here you go. This one, you guys can see all the tents there. Bruce stays in contact. He wants me to show me that what we're providing is going to people that absolutely need it. There's another one. These are all homeless encampments that that we've helped with shelter. Like, we get them tents, we get them tarps, sleeping bags, blankets. But Bruce has been vital to getting items into the hands of the folks that need it the most. He's on top of it. He's right out by the mission every single day, so he's able to see who's being kicked out. He knows who's on the streets, who's not on the streets. He helps us to make sure that we're not giving items to folks that aren't on the that aren't on the street, that are just taking to take. So Bruce has been vital. Bruce is amazing.
He's a true lifeline down there.
He is, and
he saves lives.
He does. He absolutely does. And we put Narcan in the hands of Bruce, because the folks that won't come see us to get it will come see him to get it. So we're trying. But guys, I'm gonna have to cut this live short. We got to go back to my house, or maybe the other storage unit, and try to find this other pack of socks. I'm pretty sure there's another bag somewhere we're missing. Got about 40 more bags to make up. We've made up 160 of them so far. But we will be back. I will charge my phone up, and we will go live when we come back to finish this off. So if you guys are around here, give us a half hour to maybe an hour just to go try to find what we're looking for. Yeah, stay blessed, y'all. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out. Really, really appreciate it. I know it's not always exciting and stuff like that. I'm still trying to figure out the live. I've try to answer as many questions as I can. I absolutely love being able to answer the questions live. It means a lot that you guys sat here and hung out with us for an hour. It really does. Like that means so much to us. We're still figuring this out, so we're trying.
Everybody out there, just tell Bill he's doing an outstanding job. Just let this man know that
I don't need the attaboys.
We do an outstanding job together, and he's an inspiration, and gets me driving out here every week. So he needs to humble himself a little bit. You do a good job.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
But okay, guys, I will see you guys. I'm not even sure how to stop the live. Hey, we love you guys.
I don't know either.
We'll be back in a little bit. I think I do it like
Stay
this.
tuned.
Are you sure you want to stop streaming? I am. Okay. Hey, it worked, I think.